guys, so you just learned anterior and posterior tilt of the pelvis. Well, it does more than just that. It also does lateral tilts, and then combined together, you can create circular pelvic tilts. Understanding how to do anterior, posterior, lateral, and then combining those two together to make circles is going to open up the lower back even more and give you a better understanding of where your pelvis is. If some of you are coming into the program saying, my pelvis feels twisted, one side feels lower than the other, one's higher, well, this is a great exercise for you to start working on the ground, then sitting even while you're driving, when you're standing in line at Starbucks, practicing these movements and leveling out your pelvis on your own. This is the best exercise. You think about it consciously throughout your day. You'll drive one side down, the other one up to help correct yourself. So, to get started, go ahead and lie down on the ground. Again, if you need a pillow under your head because you have a lot of curvature in the upper back, go ahead and put that pillow there. Now, you want the same position as we did in the other pelvic tilt video. You want the ribs pulled down, knees bent, feet close to the glutes. You're going to work on first doing those anterior, posterior tilts to get some activation here, just loosening up the tissue. And then from here, you're going to work on reaching this hip bone to your side. So I'm twisting around imagine you've got a pole going straight down through the pelvis into the floor, and you're twisting around that pole. And then you're going to reach the other side to the ribs. And I'm not gliding my hips side to side. I'm twisting around that imaginary pole. It's going right through me into the ground. Twist around it. Now, what people will commonly do with this movement is, again, they'll try to twist their whole upper body with it. They'll drive themselves with their legs. So focus on subtle movements. Your range of motion may be very small, and that's where you're going to start, and that's totally okay. You don't need to be making big movements. Don't try to overcompensate. Little movements. If you have discomfort, again, back off. If you feel more of like a pinch going with your right hip up to your side, then just ease into it and go the other way a little bit more. Now, to combine the two, you've got anterior, posterior, and then you have lateral left, lateral right. What you're going to do is tuck anterior, then go lateral to the right, keep it lateral to the right, tuck it posterior, and then go lateral to the left. Anterior, right, posterior, left, anterior, right, posterior, left, until you can make some nice smooth motions. Now, don't go this fast. I want you guys to slow it down so it'll look a little bit more like this. Again, try not to involve the ribs, not much of the lower legs, and you're just twisting around that pole. Slow and controlled. Again, rewatch the video. Lots of cues were said there. Listen to the video, learn from it, practice these throughout your day. You'll get a much better understanding of your pelvic alignment and how you should be moving around. Get to it, guys.